If you are new here, I know we probably have a lot of new families, so quick little raise of hands in the chat. Who is new just joining this? Maybe this is your first live stream, maybe this is your first season. Who is new? I know this might be the biggest live, Amanda said. I think so. This is probably one of our highest participants yet, which is so exciting, which makes me think that we have a lot of new first for everything. Yay, welcome. I'm so excited for you to be here. This is so exciting, and I'm really excited, especially for all of you newbies, because you get to experience Wondergarten in its like fully formed final thing. Like, this is what we've been working towards. The past few years we've been creating as we've gone, and there's always been this kind of missing piece, but you have finished books, finished supply kits, finished music, finished audiobooks, finished community. So you're gonna have a great time with all of these resources really buttoned up, and it has been so fun. Yay! All right, so many new friends, welcome. But if you are new here, here is my big announcement and reminder. Take some time to really get familiar with our app. If you're here, I know you're on our community or our app in some form, but I know a lot of you are probably not even aware of how many resources we have in the app itself. So just take some time to figure out the navigation. We have, if you're looking on a browser, on the left side, there's that navigation panel, and there's different spaces and collections where we have different things. So see if you can find our welcome section, our community guidelines, our community plan guide, our additional resources. We have so many things. If you're on the app, you press the little home icon and that will pull up that navigation panel. Take some time to get oriented because we have lots of stuff. Make sure you can find the replay library. That's where we have a ton of video content. Make sure you can find the additional resources. I'm going to be putting more content there even after just today's live stream. And look around to see if you can find the other spaces for grades curriculum, if you're interested in joining those things, find your way to the chat, all of those things. So if you are new, take some time to really get oriented with the app and community, because it is really here for you, and we have this incredible community of so many families and so many resources that I don't want you to miss. So take some time, get the hang of it, get oriented, and if you're really struggling, of course, you can reach out to Jamie or Claire at Wondergarten team, and they will help you. So I have some questions that I do want to answer. Will planning videos continue next year, or it will be replays? So that is a great question, and it's yes to both, kind of. So in the replay library, now, if you go and look back, we have an entire year's worth of in-depth overviews for each month and each week. So you can find the full September overview, and then you can also just decide to watch the Bread Week overview, which is a clip from that whole live stream. So if you just want to watch 1 week at a time, it's easily clipped out for you. So that is going to be your deep dive. So even after autumn planning today, I'm still going to give you that homework of make sure you go find those replays from last year. It is a full library, and that is where I walk you through every single day of your curriculum and give you all sorts of tips on how to plan, what you need, so you're not taken by surprise for anything. So that is going to be there as a standing resource for those deep dives into the month and the week. So I'm not going to be doing those again. This year, I'm going to be doing more of the seasonal planning. You can at least expect me 4 times a year, probably more, but at least that, where I'm going to be opening up each season and our planner, because the thing that changes the most year to year is the actual calendar. And then we say, ooh, what week should this be on, or what week is everyone on? And that's where I'm going to guide you through how best to align your weeks based on some of the considerations that might be on the table for your family, like holidays and just how the calendar aligns. So today, autumn planning, I'm going to be focusing mostly on how these weeks align with this year's calendar. And in November, I'll be back for winter planning, and I'll do the same thing for the winter themes and so on throughout the year. But I won't be repeating the monthly overviews because I've already done that deep dive, and that content doesn't change. That is just the autumn book, and you get to replay those deep dives whenever you need at any point. And the replay library is packed. So enjoy those. And then this year, if I have time, I might be doing some topical discussions, some extra things that I didn't have time for yesterday, because as of this live stream, I've done 20 of these fully produced live streams in the past calendar year. So it has been a huge amount of video production that we've done, and I'm so excited to have a huge replay library for all of you who are joining, and you can watch those at any time you want. So I'll be continuing with the planning sessions as we look at the actual calendar, but the monthly deep dives are already there for you. All right, so that was a great question and was already on my list to chat about. And then I have some more community announcements and some new things. I told you this is going to be Lisa Live Santa Cruz. Yes, still lots of announcements before we even get into autumn. But this has been so fun. So as you are getting familiar with your app, one thing to know is that we have grades content available in our test group. So we have a $25 a month test group where you can see we're working on Bridge, grades 1, 2, and 3. Rachel is our grades curriculum developer, and she is phenomenal. And what she has done is really taken the heart of what Nathaniel and I started with early childhood and is beginning to expand it and really add some incredible resources all the way through grades 1 through 3. And so autumn content for all of that is already available on your app. So if you are curious, if you, while you're figuring out your app, if you at the top in the welcome section find the community plan guide, and there is a link there to join the $25 a month test group. You do have to come out of the app into a browser, and then you can re-log in back in your app and see this incredible wealth of content there. And she has her first live stream tomorrow for first grade. So she does her own live streams. So if you're sick of Miss Lisa, you can go see Rachel in the grades group, and she will be walking you through the new grades content. This is test content, so it is kind of our first draft. It's very malleable, and we love feedback as far as how it's working for your families. So our grades content is there. And I do actually have an exciting announcement, because I'm going to be adding actually some of my own new content to the $25 test plan. Now this is something that is really honestly a little passion project. So this is really just Miss Lisa wanting to share something that I've been working on in my own home. This won't be for everyone. I know this won't be content that will work for everyone's families, but it's something that I am excited to share for families who might enjoy it. So I have been working on some Sunday school resources. I'm sure most of you are aware we are a Christian family, and while this book is really made for anyone and everyone, and we've worked so hard to make sure it can be adaptable for families of all worldviews, I've been working in my own home on how to create bridges for my own family with Bible verses, things of that sort. And I would love to share those resources with other families who might enjoy it as well. So I'm going to be adding a Sunday school resource section in the grades test group. Well, not in the grades, in the test group. We're kind of shifting. This is just test group now. So in the test group plan, that $25 a month plan, you'll have all the grades content there. And then you'll also have access to this new Sunday school space where I will be sharing what I'm creating and how you can use the themes of this curriculum to add bridges to themes of the Bible verses, etc. And I'm really excited to share what I have been working on. Now, I know that that content won't be of interest for everyone, so there's a little landing page that also explains how you can actually really customize your app experience, and you can leave any space you want. So if you're not interested in the Sunday school content, that's totally fine. You can press the 3 little dots and leave that space, and you won't get flooded with notifications. But same goes for any other space. So if you still have a little one, but are really interested in the Sunday school content and are joining that test group plan really just for that, and maybe you don't need all of the grades content, you can leave those spaces as well. And even same goes to our normal spaces. If you don't need the Southern Hemisphere notifications, all of that, you can really customize your app experience so that you're only getting the notifications that you need for your family. So, and yes, so the $25 a month membership, this is these are all test things. So this is just evolving. We're sharing this content. I'll be sharing content. Rachel will be sharing content as we go. And both of these things are just evolving, and we don't have set dates or plans for release dates for like finished books for any of these things. So if you're joining, you're really just joining for that month or for however long you want to stay on that plan and have access to those materials, but it won't necessarily promise like a finished thing with a bow because it's still all very much in the works. So, so the Sunday school content is more early childhood focused, but there will be some other deep dives if you have some older children, and it's really going to be really lovely for the whole family. So that is really still going based on our early childhood themes and things like that. So you'll have grade stuff by Rachel, you'll have some Sunday school options if you're interested in that, but I'm really excited to kind of share some of those things that I have been working on. So yay, looks like a lot of people are excited for that. I'm really excited to hear that, and I can't wait for you all to see what I've been working on. So I will be sharing and adding the Sunday school content to that $25 a month test group plan after this live stream later today. So if you're already there for grades, you will just get new stuff, and so you'll get to see that and check that out. Otherwise, if you aren't on that plan but you're really interested, you can sign up, and then it'll be there later today and you can check out. Right now I will have a September overview and weeks 1 and 2 of September for Sunday school content available by the end of today, and then over the course of the year I'll be adding more as we go. So it should be another fun year of creating and sharing the process as we go along. So very excited to share that, and that test group plan, that $25 a month test group plan is going to be very stacked with so much new content that you get to see as we are creating it. So really excited for that. All right, now one more announcement of new resources before we get to actually begin to dive into autumn. And yes, one more, yes, thank you, Wondergarten team. One more just a little plug is our ambassador program. So we have our $25 a month test group program, but if you are wanting more and more behind the scenes and to be the first to hear about any of this, we do have an ambassador program. This is for our top fans, our top supporters, and you really are becoming our trusted group. And we have 3 different levels. They all get you the same access. It's really just kind of a donation-based group. And if you want to see things that we're working on, things that don't even make it to the store, just all the ideas we're having, this is the group we go to first based on just, hey, what do you guys think? And we can kind of share splatterings on the wall, and we just really trust this group with our blooming ideas, and you get to be there to see all of those behind the scenes. So if you want the ambassador, and if you join the ambassador program, it gives you everything below that. So if you join the ambassador program, you'll also have access to everything in the test group plan, including the Sunday school curriculum and all of the grades curriculum content as well. So you really get everything. So we love our ambassadors, and it is so fun. And we do seasonal town hall meetings, which are actually Zoom meetings. So we actually get to chat and really put some names to faces. And it's a really fun time. You get to hear what's coming down the line. So it's a really fun group. That is a full disclosure group. So after a few weeks, it won't be quite so sensitive. But if you join that group and watch those replays, we'll spoil everything as far as the end of these stories and what's next. So very, very fun, and we have a lot of exciting things. Will there be a sample of Sunday school to look at before joining? Right now there is not, just because there's not much to share yet. But if you have any questions, you are also free to reach out to me directly, and I'd love to share some things. And then also with that plan, if you join for a month, you can always cancel if it wasn't a great fit, and it's just $25 a month, and you can adjust your subscription if you need. All right, so I think that is it for all of my announcements. Oh, one more thing. I'm adding one new resource to the main community, to our free community, in our additional resources section, and I think our replay library. I might put this in both places, but at least the additional resources section. I will be adding an example. Now this will be a one-time example, friends, of a puppet show of Thumbkin and the Woodpecker, the first story of our series and the first story of autumn. So this is one that I actually recorded last year, and it's me doing a puppet show of Thumbkin and the Woodpecker. And why I wanted to show this just as example and inspiration for how you might go about doing a puppet show, because I'm really telling the story from the heart. I add in the songs, I'm using the props, but I'm not using the story as a script. So it's an example of how you might do that in your home. Now, I won't be doing any more of these, so I know I share this to ambassadors. They got the sneak peek. And of course, you might, after watching it, might want me to do the whole series, but that is not what that is for. So this is for an example, for inspiration for you to do something like this with your own children. So that is going to be available by the end of today as well. And you can just kind of see an example of how you might do a puppet show. So that will be there. It is a one-time thing. I'm not doing any more, but you can just kind of see what we mean when it means tell it from the heart, and how I'm using those props, how I'm integrating the songs, and just gives you a little inspiration for what a Wondergarten puppet show could look like for your home. All right, yay. So I've been holding on to that one for a while, but I'm excited to finally share that resource to you as well.